Our project today is Taksim 360 in Istanbul. The project has four important aspects. The first aspect is the location. We all know Taksim. We added 360 to the name, referring to the 360 degrees of the circle and its center in the middle, meaning that our project is in the middle of the circle, in the middle of Istanbul. The second aspect is the lifestyle aspect. The project has the character of the narrow alleys that has shops, coffee shops, and stores of famous brands, and the aspect in regards to the old memories. The third aspect is the historical aspect. The location itself is historical, and the buildings are historic buildings being restored now. The fourth and last aspect is investment aspect. Investing in the center of the city. Investing in the city center is a profitable investment in the long run. City centers experience a rise in prices every so often. Let's see the project together and tell us what you think about it. Taksim 360 project is a special one, thanks to its historic facades and buildings which are between 150 and 200 years old. Some restoration works have been finished, others are still underway. This project consists of 917 residential units and offices. The offices are these two buildings and they have been delivered. The number of available offices is 176 offices. All of them have been sold completely. Here we have a 5-star hotel. It will be delivered in 2 to 3 years. It will be a branch of a famous hotel chain. Here we have 2 residential blocks. They will be delivered in the 9th and 10th months. They contain many residential units. They can also be used in renting for tourism purposes. The project is a very huge project. There are many blocks and housing units in the project. This block is now completely open for sale and will be delivered after 1.5 years from now. We also have other blocks. The project will be completely delivered in 5 years. Why is it taking this long? Because restoration processes are underway and they are different from the construction works. The facade of this project is about 220 meters long. We also have a large number of underground parking spaces. About 1,000 parking spaces for 1,000 cars. We also have shops under the buildings, finished with beautiful stone cladding forming nice streets. Management of the project will rent and manage these shops, meaning there will only be famous and international brands, the likes of which can be found in Istanbul, Nişantaşı, and similar places in Istanbul. We're now in one of the streets of the project, in the residential section. You can notice the historic buildings on both sides of the street, some of which were restored while others were rebuilt based on their conditions. The ground is completely stone cladding. Behind me to the left there is a historic building. They are restoring it to turn it into a hotel. Now we will see a standard 1+1 apartment in the project. Its space is 84 square meters. Its net area is about 58 square meters. The construction company has not furnished this apartment yet, but they have prepared its decorations. We noticed the very big salon. It is about 35 square meters with a kitchen. It is also possible to use decoration to close the kitchen if you want to separate it from the salon. These decorations on the wall are not delivered. They are a sample. The bedroom area is about 16 square meters. This is a big space for 1+1 apartment. And of course, all these beautiful decorations and wallpapers they have made are not delivered. I would like to remind you that the available apartments have central heating and cooling system. This is the bathroom. Its area is 3.3 square meters. It's elegant and nice, and they have used colors that match the ground. As you can see, the stove and furnace in the kitchen is from the Siemens brand. Also, we have the hood hidden in a nice decorative way. Besides, the dishwasher is delivered and it is also from the Siemens brand. I'd like to remind you that this is a standard apartment. But at the same time, it's a real apartment in the project. So what you see here of finishes, windows, and other stuff in the apartment is real. Now let's see an apartment with no decoration to see how exactly the project apartments will be delivered. This is the apartment I told you about. It's a 1+1 apartment. It will be finished and delivered like this. It is a little bit different. It is a corner apartment. The walls here have a different look. There are no substantial changes between project apartments. Most of the project is historic buildings, and the changes are just enhancement in the internal finishes. There are also some non-substantial changes in the used materials. For example, the kitchen. It is a classic kitchen. It has an auto-stop cabinets. The sink is imported specially from Germany for this project. Also, the kitchen here is made by a very special brand, a Turkish brand, and it has nice colors. Regarding the insulation materials used in the apartments, they use certain materials and finishes for soundproofing, heat and cold isolation, and moisture prevention. This is the bedroom. It's the same as previous apartment, 15 or 16 square meters. The bathroom is also about 3 square meters. They use very good kind of ceramic for the ground and walls. This project has a large number of models of 1+1, 2+1, 3+1, 4+1, and 5+1 apartments. The first stage of the project will be delivered soon. This is all regarding the standard and ready apartments in the project. Let's also see the offices. We are now in the office section of the project. As you can see, this section is almost ready. To the left and right, there are 2 ready buildings with stone cladding finishes. They are very beautiful. The lighting in the ground and the lighting poles in the middle make them even more beautiful. The entrance of the offices is very luxurious. Having an office in an area such as Taksim area is a very positive and big thing for your company, especially if it's a corporate type company. We have seen the project completely. Its details, construction, restoration, the architectural model, and the apartments which will be delivered soon. This project has won international awards in partnership with 𝗶𝗶𝗹 municipality. This project is very important for investment, thanks to the 4 reasons we've talked about at the beginning of this video, which are the location, the lifestyle, the originality, and investing in the city center. See you next time.
امتلاك العقارية، مستشار العقار في تركيا.